camera out my face.
I know I got hands
Cut it
rushing.
off. I know I'm getting too.
Like that, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about.
Ryan, you don't get this goddamn camera out my face.
How you gonna set yourself apart from what they're looking for?
And back to the organizations and how they like you to be a quality player. Have you ever had because you never had anybody complain about Larry Hughes. You played for a lot of teams.
Where you been at?
But you you never had a coach go, oh. So what were your trades more or less likely about? Was it just moving money around? Was it?
Nah, my trades were more. Every time I was traded, I actually asked to be traded.
Oh wow.
So I mean, I don't think most people should know that, and I don't really. It doesn't really matter to me if they they feel like I was moved because the organization wanted to do it or not. Every time I was moved, I actually asked to be moved. It was a decision that I made. It was something I thought was best. For me, was it right or wrong? But whatever the case is, every time, I was traded, I asked to be traded.
And what's crazy about it? Every team you played on, when you were there, you were, how do I put it? The guy that made the star sustain, I feel. Got them the ball, and when they was lacking, you stepped up. You was always consistent, but say for the instance with LeBron, you and LeBron played good together. You and Iverson played good together. You and Jordan, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a short stint. I mean, that was a short stint. It was. Cleveland was different with Brown. I mean, he was a different player than he is, now. When I played with him, he was just, getting in. We had a first-time head coach. It wasn't the same situation that he's in now. I mean, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was different. So we could have got a little bit more out of that crew, but it was time for me to kind of move on.
Oh, so you were? Oh well, yeah, you already said it. So if you don't mind me asking, what was the reason you wanted to leave that situation?
That was a difference of opinion on, what position I was playing and what if I was a point guard, if I was a two guard, or just the overall. It was it was a confusing place for me having being able to play both positions, but really. Well, they wanted me to play one position, which was the point guard. I pride myself in being able to play multiple positions. So that's where, kind of the disconnect came, is that they wanted me to play one position. I wanted to play multiple positions. And, from there it was kind of downhill.
And the reason you left Philly?
I wanted to start. I wanted to play more.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I thought you started in Philly though. You was always on the court.
Nah. I played minutes my rookie year, but my second year I worked hard. Just thought it was time. I mean, it was just mentality, where I was from, how I was raised, how I was brought up. It's like you put in the work, you ready to go. You don't want to be sitting on the bench. You want to be putting in work. But that's really what that was about, is that I wanted to get a chance to play more, and that's when we went out to Golden State, averaged 20 points, plus, and, got a chance to play, but got my butt kicked for 3 years, so, it wasn't, real fun, but at the same time, I was able to get out there and play, make a name for myself, and, start to do some different things and start to make a mark, but you only do that when you're out there on the court, so, it was a gift and a curse of making that first move. I think it worked out in the end, but they did end up going to the finals. A couple years after that.
Who wins 1-on-1? You and AI?
Oh, I win. What you thought?
Y'all ever hoop? Y'all ever play each other?
Nah, we've always messed around, but you know what I'm saying. Then we only played together for a year and some change, so we've kept a good relationship, on and off the court for that long. So we've competed against each other for that long. We were just teammates for that short period of time, but we just became friends. So it just, so it's cool, but we weren't teammates that long.
Okay. Last question. I promise. Last question. We done. So you played with Jordan, and I heard he real intense when he losing or whatever. Have you ever yelled at you?
Nah.
He ain't never yelled at you.
Nope. I got that personality, man.
Like, don't play, bro.
Yeah, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's all when in the heat of the battle, you can always, let's go or whatnot. But I've never been that teammate that was, kind of chastised by another teammate or kind of called out by another teammate. It just, I try to carry myself different, and just do what I can do. So it doesn't give you any need to do that. But M was cool, man. M would get on Kwame Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kwame Brown. He got on him, and whether we was winning or losing, whether we was on the bus or on the airplane, he got on Kwame.
He was like a top pick at one time.
He was number one pick.
Yeah.
Kwame Brown, the number one pick, and M drafted him. So, when all the bad stuff started happening and he wasn't living up to it, it kind of fell back on M. And once he came back to play, he let him know that he didn't live up to what he thought he was gonna be.
And M was like, I spent this bread on you, and you playing with me. I need you to shine, bro.
Oh yeah. He tried everything in his power too, but the draft is what it is, man. It's just you're drafting kids.
Yeah. Well, all right, we definitely appreciate it here on MANOLA Music. And that's what it is.
And I'm not a rapper.
All right.
Camera out my face.
Although I got hands
Cut it
rushing.
off. I know I'm getting too.
Like that, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about.
Ryan, you don't get this goddamn camera out my face.
How are you gonna set yourself apart from what they're looking for?